Hi BookTube, welcome back to my channel. I love to read, and if it's your first time viewing, then welcome. As the title read, this is an unexpected library book haul. I had actually gone in the library to pick up a book that I put on hold last month for a brand new read, and instead I saw a sign that says library book sale. I'm like, oh, okay then. So I just want to share what I got. Thanks for watching. And well, I guess I should add this little blurb that I hope I remember what the books are about, some of them. All right, thanks for watching. Ciao. This one is Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. For some reason, I think I have this book. I'm not sure, but well, if I do, well, whatever. This one's 25 cents. Perfect, excellent condition. And there you go. You can just read that. And actually, the book, the movie, The Hours, if you've seen the movie, it kind of, and the book, if you read the book, it kind of referenced, not kind of, it did reference Mrs. Dalloway, but I haven't really read the book, The Hours, so I can't really be specific about it. But the movie I've seen, so I'm just looking at the book now. The book The Hours, written by Michael Cunningham. So what I'm going to do is read this, read The Hours, watch the movie again, and then give my review on all three. Just not right now, so don't be looking for it too soon. 6 Degrees of Separation, played by John. Okay, I'm not going to try. But anyway, it's and there's the author. And cost me 25 cents. Here's the play. If you remember, or if you've seen it, this was on Broadway too, I believe. It was a hit. But anyway, I know that Will Smith played the lead role, and it was about a black guy who met like the upper crust, if you will, society in New York, and he had people believing he was Sidney Poitier. Good grief, I know how to say his name, just not now. The actor Sidney, I'm not saying it again, I can't say his name, that's crazy. I digressed a little bit. Sidney Poitier's son. Boom, there you go. And how he took advantage of people. So, I don't know. Anyway, the movie was pretty good. So, I bought it, as you can see. I'm not going to keep saying that. Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave, written by himself. Edited by William L. Andrews and William S. McFeely. So, self-explanatory. About Frederick Douglass. For those who want to take the time out to read that. In the Heart of the Sea, the tragedy of the Whaleship, Essex. All right. Take 2. In the Heart of the Sea, the tragedy of the Whaleship, Essex, by Nathaniel Philbrick. And here's the author. And straighten out a little bit. And in case you couldn't read that, what the book is about is, and I bought this book for, I think, 50 cents. And it's about this ship was getting ready to sink, and the crew got off, but they were afraid to go to this one island because they thought it was filled with cannibals. So they went in the other direction about 300 miles or 3,000 miles. One of those numbers. I know it's 3 something. And out of all those men that was on the boat, only 20 men crew, 3,000 miles. Okay. out of all the 20 men on that boat going to 3,000-mile journey, I'm so sorry, only 8 survived. And, well, they were afraid of cannibals, and they wind up becoming cannibals. Heartbreaking. So anyway, I decided I'm going to read that, right up my alley. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I'm sure everybody knows about, well, I shouldn't say that, but people have been talking about it, and it's about a fictional, there's the author, it says it's about a fictional, or mythical, same thing, town of Macondo, told through another family, Buenda. You know what? It was interesting. Just a lot of things happened through this town. So, sorry. I told you I may not remember exactly what all I read, but it was interesting enough for me to buy it. So, there you go. Again, I think this book cost me 50 cents. Picasso in the collection of the Museum of Modern Art. Yes, I love art. And I thought this would be a great coffee table book as well. And times when I just want to pick up and look at it. So, by William Rubin, there we go. Cover photograph by Malcolm Varon. I got this for $1. Charlene Harris, a novel of Midnight Texas, Midnight Crossroad. It's his first new series, never before published. So, I've never read any of her books. I've been hearing about her through BookTube and just book reviews, and I believe some of her books have been made into movies. If someone would like to tell me whether she really is good or not to them, then you can put it in the comments. That would be great, if you don't mind. But I'll figure it out anyway. But here's what look at that. Beautiful. And there's the cover. Shiny. Yes, yes. So, and of course, the back of the end pages is the same. And there's the author. So, people, I can't really remember what it was about. What caught me first was the cover, and then that say never before published. I'm like, really? And I thought, you know what? I kept saying I want to read a book of hers just to see, but nothing really made me want to read it. I just heard about her. So this is the book that decided for me. And being first in a new series, that way I'm not jumping in the middle of something. And also it only costed me $1. I'm looking at the time. Yeah, so there we go. Excellent condition as well. Dean Koontz, Ashley Bell, and I tell you. So there's the end paper, and I like that when he has his books like that with the autograph engraved. There's Mr. Koontz. Okay, so here's what I want to say about this book. I've been seeing it from time to time, yes, and decided no. Even when Barnes & Noble marked it down to $6, $7, $8, something like that, still no, because here's the thing. I love Dean Koontz writing, but it started to become the same old, and I got tired of that. So, and then maybe a couple years ago, I picked up another book of his. I really wasn't impressed too much. I forget the title, so that tells you something. But the story was kind of good. No, I just thought about another book that I read of his. Something about the heart. Your Heart Belongs to Me. Okay. That was a book that was, will I read it again? I don't know. Because it was predictable. And I did not like the ending. But Your Heart Belongs to Me was about this rich man who, I mean, filthy rich, who was able to get a heart. He was jumped up to the top of the list. So there you go. And you can kind of guess what goes on there. So here it is with this book. I thought it only cost me $1. I'll go ahead and try it. And Ashley Bell, about some girl, I guess, who was told she was going to die, but she beat the odds, and so she didn't. And she believes it's because now she's supposed to save some chick's life named Ashley Bell. And I'm going to end this on a book that I truly know about, Stephen King, Under the Dome. This sucker is massive, but can I tell you something? When I read this book, when it first came out, I got it from the library, and when I read this book, I finished this book in 2 days, because it is just that awesome. This book is perfect. So I paid $1 for it. I want to show you. Hold on. All right, I gotta put this on pause. Sorry for the glare. I just wanted to show you how the whole book would look like. Okay, so again, this book is freaking awesome. I would call it, next to Needful Things, his magnum opus. Did I say that correctly? But let me tell you, this book, oh my gosh. In 2 days I read it, just like Needful Things. That book is a huge chunker. Like this, I read that book also in 2 days. Fast paced. Oh my gosh, this book had me talking to it, wanting to reach through the crap out of people. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was fantastic. I'm like, stop. Only thing is, after all that, the ride that he gave me, the ending, I'm like, what the heck? So I wasn't happy with the ending. But I'm going to read this book again. So with that being said, also with this book, I gave it a, what did I give this book? Just talking about it too. I would still, out of my 5 rating, I would give this book a 4.5, only because the ending. It would have gotten a perfect 5, but the ending. Oh, you know what? Maybe I took some for the language too. Okay, so between 4 and 4.5. Okay, somewhere in there. So if you guys want, for those who aren't afraid of reading chunkers or whatever, then, or intimidated, I don't want to say afraid, intimidated, then Stephen King's Under the Dome. Any good Stephen King books? I say if you want to start out reading Carrie. Carrie was excellent. So you can start that. That was like my first book when I was a kid. Reading his was Carrie. No, my first one was The Shining. That was my first book as his. And then I read Carrie too. So if you want to read his books, you can read, I'm sorry, this is going way longer than I meant to, but you can read Carrie or The Shining, or start off reading his short stories. So Full Dark No Stars, that was good. All right, there we go. So here we go. Thank you so much. Here again are my purchases. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry that this lasted longer than I wanted it to. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them. I'll answer them as soon as I can. And have a blessed day, and get out and enjoy the weather. Yeah, that's all I have. I got to find a better ending. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to find a better ending. But I will say thank you so much. Have a blessed day. And happy reading to you. Ciao. That's Amber. Amber says that. I think I might take her ending. Happy reading. I don't know. I do like that though. But all right. It's lingering. Ciao.